I have items to pawn.
All right, let's see what you got. Okay, so these are lightsabers.
Correct.
So, where'd you get them?
Estate sale.
Estate sale.
The previous owners no longer needed them. I've been a collector for many years. It is a great passion of mine. Each lightsaber has a story, a history. There is a certain thrill to the acquisition. It is rewarding.
Right, so this is a pretty big collection. What has you looking to sell them?
I have a lung condition. The Separatist health plan does not cover it.
Oh.
So I must sell my collection.
That's rough, man. How much are you looking to get for them?
100,000 credits.
Look, I'll give you $50 for them.
You fool!
Are you ready for it?
Here comes them black nerds, zones on with big words. Cake slap makes us all smile. Dave's little songs every single one. Veins kinda like a mastermind. One just one shows up every single time. Yeah, how was your night gonna bring the fight? Case, this is Black Girl Podcast, winning all the fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. Yo,
we are.
Thank you. I'm trash because I was supposed to do the Star Trek intro, but I did something else because I was laughing at it. And, you know, it's all good.
That was the pre-roll you was uploading before the show even started, and you messed up again?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to get the HR today. Oh, I can't wait to end the show.
All right.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one.
Definitely a snitch. We know who the workplace snitch is.
Not me.
So we are back with another great week of nerdy greatness, and today we have special guests. But before we bring on our very, very special guest, our VIP guest, our Trekky guests, our Trekky correspondents, that's what I'm going to call them from now on. You know what I'm saying? We have got to do our intro. I have got Fame in the building, huh?
What another beautiful week it is out here in the land of make-believe, because
That's
Trump is still
and
president.
If only you were beautiful to match it. All right, and we've got Sloan Tempest in the building. Yo, that's what's up. That's my guy over there, comic book extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? Writer extraordinaire, producer extraordinaire. And he still can't buy alcohol. And last but certainly not least, what? I'll take a shot.
We didn't know it was the roast of BNP today.
Drink alcohol.
I drink mead. I drink mead.
There we go.
I'm sorry, you drink mead? Is that what you said?
Yes, I drink what Vikings drink. I'm a petty alcohol. I'm a bad petty alcohol.
Oh.
There you go. That's some hand claps for you. And we've got the queen of all queens. You know what I'm saying? We got the lady in the building, the first lady. You know what I'm saying? She is definitely one of the streets' illest niggas, straight from Detroit, all the way in Baltimore, from neighborhood, from West Coast to East Coast. Jalen is in the building.
Happy Sunday, everybody. I can't even really say much after that intro. Like, we gotta run that back. I need that.
Don't worry.
I need to
I'm
put
going to have
that
a
to my
time with
profile.
Remy, shout out to
me.
What's up? We got a day of all days. I'm super excited. We got one of our homies, you know what I'm saying, that's about to come on. And then we have a new person that we just met that hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Fame won't run her off, you know, with his looks. Hold on, let me just take your screen off here because you messed it up. No, I'm playing.
This is a great roast. We need to do more. Is this like a Netflix special? I heard
He's gonna go to HR with a list.
Oh, the list, the Jericho list.
I'm mad because he got so much nerdy stuff over there, and now has not come to knock on my. I still trying to get my hat. When can I get my? Can I get my hat? I just want my nerd hat. Facts. But anyway, don't forget, if you haven't done so, subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/VVC Life. You know what I'm saying? Any and all support is appreciated. However, you also get access to dope things, magazines, mixtapes, you know what I'm saying, extra content. We drop anime watches every week. Fame does anime watches, you know what I mean. We do bonus episodes of BNP every week. We do bonus indie show content, and then tons of fun other things by group watches, tons of other stuff,
and Jalen's articles. Great
twice a week. Twice a week.
Thank you.
All right. She says you guys are not live on YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, we are live on YouTube, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah, we should be live on YouTube. So anyway, also get some merch, vvcmerch.com. You will see a commercial later on, you know what I'm saying? But here, just real quick, go to vvcmerch.com. We've got the nerdy shirts temporarily until they're taken down, Geek Fit, and we've got a tinfoil hat, and we've got a few other items. However, just letting you know, if there is some content or some shirts or merch you want from our old collection, you better go grab it now, because all that stuff is disappearing within the next 7 days. When? I don't know, because I was meant to do it this weekend. However, I got busy on some side jobs. However, corporate said that we have to get rid of all this stuff. So, like, you know what I mean? If you want something, you better go grab it, because by the time next week, it's going to be gone. So we shout out to everybody that is showing love. Our tour continues. We were at BlurCon, and it was amazing. July 10th through 12th, we will be at DreamCon in Houston, Texas. September the 1st through the 2nd, we'll be at AtlanticCon. Actually, I just found out that those dates have been changed, and I have to re-get with the team to see if we're going to be going to AtlanticCon. But if we're not doing that, we'll definitely be doing the DragonCon, J1Con, which they have not announced their dates yet. Baltimore Comic-Con, we'll be in the building for them. And then we will also be at New York Comic-Con. And I am telling you officially right now, we will have merch with us when we go. So if there's a thing you see here, like some of these nerdy products he's showing will not be available. Some will be available. We're going to be doing limited drops. There will be a variety of things for you to grab when you see us. We can collab, do content. So if y'all want to pod with us, all types of stuff, great time to do it. So please do so. Without further ado, he said, okay, I see you guys live here. I was just on the other page. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for tuning in. All right. So now it is time. We have these special guests. You know what I mean? And I'm going to allow them to talk trash with us for the rest of the show. These are our Trekky correspondents. I got my guy, Black Dog, a.k.a. Jake Harvey. What's up? Director, actor, producer, editor, you know what I'm saying? Motorcycle rider. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him, bro. Okay, and he's a Chippendale dancer as well. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, Magic Mike.
Right, he out here showing guns. I thought he about to take his shirt off. Hey, bro, if you got to do, you know what I mean? This is good.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy Black Dog 07, aka Jay Cozy. You know what I'm saying? Jay Cozy, you know, because we want everyone to be cozy and comfortable on here. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I bring the energy, you know. I got receipts. You guys know this.
What's up? I like that. Jay Cozy. Is that how you introduce yourself to the ladies? Yeah, you know, cozy. You know that
cozy, baby, with the hairspray. You know.
And then he takes off his tie. Wow. All right, wow. Good. All right. So next, I'm scared. I do not want to mess up this young lady's name because I'm not good with English. But I think her name is Zyla Trex. She is a creative. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, she's doing editing out here because the videos is fire. And I think she has her own show with another guy, and they talk Star Trek talk. And I be in her comments because she takes me back to the old days. I don't meet a lot of people that really obsess over some of the old stuff, even watching older Star Trek content from the beginning and getting that youthful perspective. Yo, let's bring her up. Shout out to Zyla Trex.
Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Thank you for having me.
Did I say your name right?
You did. You really did. And not everybody does. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that. I called her Zila.
You're all good.
Definitely. All right, so I need to know before we move into our first joint. When did you become a Trekkie? Like, when did you fully embrace that? Yo, not only do I like this, it's not just something cool. This is my thing. This is a defining part of the stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go start with Zyla, and then I'm gonna get on to Mr. Cozy.
Okay. Well, I'm a fairly new Trekkie. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I only got into it like 5 years ago, and a lot of my friends were watching it at the time, and they were just talking about it, referencing it, and I was like, okay, explain it to me. Like, let me in on the joke. They was like, Ferengi this, Cardassian that. I'm like, what are they talking about? So they was like, you just gotta watch it. You just gotta watch it. So I watched it. I watched Deep Space Nine first. It was and I was hooked. Episode 1, I was hooked. I was like, this is great. I've never seen anything like it. And so from then, I just started with Deep Space Nine. I haven't seen all of Star Trek, so Jay is definitely expertise on the correspondence side. But I really love it, and I started making Star Trek content last year. I think my first video was who was my Deep Space Nine dream blunt rotation, and everybody was really interested in that. So it was fun, and I was like, "Oh, I like this."
Thought about that. Who would I smoke in the universe?
I would like to know. So think about it.
Wait, so who's in yours? Oh, well, I want to let you finish.
Oh, who would be mine?
Yes.
I can. So I chose Jadzia Dax because I feel like she's the plug. I didn't choose Cisco because I would be too nervous. I feel like he's both like a father figure and a space Jesus. So I was like, I can't. But I chose Ram, who is the dad of Nog, like the engineer guy, because he just seems like happy. Like he wouldn't be a downer. And then I chose Morn because I want to see him talk, and he never talks throughout the show. So that's my dream bone rotation. But I would be curious. Yeah.
I see my two. My number one is Odo. If we're gonna stick with Odo is I want to smoke because Odo gonna have stories. He gonna have some wild. Yo, I had to chase him down. Yeah, I mean, I threw the. Yeah, I mean, I turned into a bird, so you gonna be like, for real, dog? Yeah, that's crazy. And then Benjamin is my second. I wanna smoke with the OG, like, you know what I'm saying? And then look, he the type that's gonna get high and start cooking.
That's true.
He's just gonna start shooting it up, and it's gonna be lit. So you gonna be full, you gonna be high. Oh my god, you know. And I don't even smoke weed, but I was like, that's how I break the rule to go down with the squad. So Jalen, what's yours?
You know, I am not a Trekkie, so I would not even know.
I got some Rex. We could talk through it a different time.
I gotta know where to start. I want to know yes.
I got you.
All right, Mr. Cozy, who's on your? Who would you? I mean, obviously, you're not gonna smoke. You're not a smoker. But if you were, and there were a particular character in the universe, who would it be, or who would they be?
Who would I get high with, basically?
If you were,
or you could just watch them get high and be around them.
Ooh, even better.
Like that 70s show.
Right.
You know, I'm not a smoker like that, but I mean, if I had a, smoke the piece with somebody, I think smoking with Odo would be kind of dope because, like, think about it. I'm gonna be high, he's gonna be high, and then he's gonna like turn to all these different liquid shit. You know what I'm saying? It just makes the highness even like more intensified. Like I'm on, Molly or some shit. I don't know. Not that I would know how that works, but I'm just saying.
And then if I wanted to go, anybody from the Q continuum I'm smoking with, even though it's super dangerous, like way dangerous.
I like that.
Not a good idea at all. But that's living life on the edge. Like literally living life on the edge.
I like that.
And if I wanted to go OG Picard, I mean, I could smoke with Picard. I could
just to see him relax a little bit. Like what would it be?
I take that back. I would smoke with Worf, TNG Worf. Let me tell you why. Worf been through a lot of shit. Okay. And he's getting taken out by the most stupidest, like minute shit. Like he got taken out by a damn barrel. I'm like, come on, man, really? You know, they just did him wrong. But in DS9, they you know, they really made him a badass. You know what I'm saying? So I would smoke with him because he deserves it. Like TNG Wharf, I'd be like, hey, bro, hey man, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? We'll be sitting there. Bullshit. You know, yeah, that's what I would do. Wharf, yeah, TNG Wharf, because he deserves it.
Now that we've sufficiently nerded out and trekkied out, and my team is ready to fall asleep, it is time for our first segment, the prep. All right, we got a bunch of stuff we got to go through here. So, hey, Fame, can you explain to our guests the segment just in case they don't know?
My precious is a great way to say we need more things on our wall of nerds. So in this segment, we normally find things that we want, or in my case, sometimes I just secure at cons and we come on the show and we show guys and we make sure we link it too to make sure you guys get this cool stuff that we're about to show right now.
Awesome. All right. So the first one, I'm going to start with my own personal one that I ordered, and it should be here today, but it's not going to be here till tomorrow, which is my Star Trek shirt because I wanted to wear it on the show. All right. Shout out to this company because, to be honest with you, I'm a really big guy. So it's not always easy to find shirts that are my size. Oh my God.
They got small at 5X.
Yeah, they got all the way up to a 5X. Your boy ordered a 5X. It looks cozy. It looks cuddly. This looks perfect. So, like, you know, they have different colors. They got the red, they got the blue, they got the yellow. So, you know what I mean? Grab you some Star Trek gear, man. And if you can't see, also, I already have one in my cart. They do a custom suit for $129. So I'm definitely getting the full joint, head to feet. Like that is gonna be my next purchase. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get yourselves right. You know what I mean?
Okay. Got a 2 for 1.
Look like you had it to Vegas too.
Right. I wish I could. We got too much stuff on our schedule this year. Look, I wish I could. I'd be down there getting drunk with the Trekkies. What you talking about?
Yeah, BNP in Vegas. That'd be a good one for y'all.
Bruh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Don't even worry about it. Before it's all said and done, they all gonna be Trekkies. I'm gonna convert them all. You know what I'm saying? It's my mission. All right, whose is this?
That's mine because I am a tinkerer. I am an engineer. This is what I do on the side all day long. So to have one of these in my car at all times in my big old spaceship Ford Crown Victoria 04, most definitely this would be perfect. And, you know, I like tinkering on electronics all day. So they got a lot. It's a 100-piece set right there. From wire cutters,
crazy.
pry bars, utility knife, screwdriver, man. That 52-piece set of a switcher, man. Like you, it's on the way.
Nah, I love that.
Oh, all right. And you skipped me. So Burnham and Tilly, because I'm a Discovery guy all day, and that's who I'm smoking with. And it's going to be a great time.
That's good.
Yo, Burnham is a little intense, bro.
You know me. You know, me and intense people are very great together. This would be a great time. Okay.
You and Burnham would have a whimsical fly-by-night romantic month, and it would be mad hot and heated. I wouldn't be able to find you. You wouldn't get work done, and then y'all would have you're so weird. Y'all would have a mutual breakup at the same time. Like, we don't think we should be together. How did you know? So anyway, craziness.
Checks out.
Checks out. All right. So who's next?
That is mine. So it's a Mr. Spock talking Bluetooth speaker, and it says like 9 different quotes. It also plays music. Apparently the quote, apparently the talking. I was reading the reviews. Apparently the voice is very loud. It has a microphone. Yeah, I thought this was really cute, really cool.
Jay, click on the videos.
It's got a video?
To the left, top left of the thing. It says videos and images.
Oh, good job.
That's what they're gonna do. I just needed to hear the voice.
Someone's been stealing my food from the break room.
Most unpleasant situation, Captain.
Right. How can we find out who?
Captain, I suggest the Vulcan Mind Probe.
Who should we choose first?
My choice will be a logical one, arrived at through logical means.
I think I know who it might be.
What?
Siri, text Abigail to come to my office.
Most illogical.
Okay.
Yo, I'm confused. So, can I change the voice from my assistant to Leonard Nimoy, or it only does certain phrases when you push a button?
That is a great question. I don't know if you have to press a button or not.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Mastermind. All right. Hey, Mastermind, if you would smoke, because I know you don't, if you were to smoke, what would be your character? Everybody in the chat, I see a bunch of y'all watching. You can also be a part of the show. Tell us what your perspective is. If you could smoke with anybody in the Star Trek universe, who would it be? And then I think Jay audio is not coming through properly. Sounds like it's coming from her webcam.
Tap on your microphone.
Jalen?
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, it might be
coming through your webcam.
Check your audio input and make sure you've got the microphone on. Thank you, Game Boy Keys.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to the next person. And if our guests Zyla and Mr. Cozy, if y'all have got some precious y'all want to tell us about, you are more than welcome to bring it to the table. And let's just throw this up here. Wow, this is all right. Tell us about it.
This is my precious for today. This is the omnibus for War of Kings for Marvel comic books. I'm a big fan of Marvel, despite them going downhill across the board recently. But one of their oldest stories is War of Kings. One of their most underused sections ever is their cosmic section. But back in the day, they used to actually cook with them real good. So this is like a war of the empires of Marvel. You have the leader of the Inhumans, what's his name? Black Bolt, the leader of the Shi'ar, Vulcan, so forth and so on, all of them clashing. It's an awesome cosmic story, and you get to see Vulcan actually shine because there are so many X-Men fans who's like, yo, Marvel, you got Vulcan, you've hyped this man up so much, and the last time we saw him, you did him extremely dirty just to lift up Storm. So maybe let him have a good comeback, kind of thing. So, but this is like a story that I've always wanted to read, and I want to own the omnibus.
Awesome. I love it. All right. So now y'all know what time it is. And if you don't, I'm here to tell you. It is time for us to get into our main topic, the most important topic of the day. We got to Trekky out. What the Trek is going on?
Turn it up. It's locking. Got the crew, got the hot takes dropping. Black nerve fam in the chat, we talking. Every word got the whole room rocking. Yeah. This is the main topic. Lean in, we just pop it. Laugh out, can't stop it. Live on the Black Nerd Podcast. This is the main topic. Say it once, can't drop it. Right now, we the hottest. Live on the Black Nerd Podcast.
All right, it is 2026.
Yeah, that's my jam.
No, I love this.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Chris.
Thank you, Game Boy Keys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
That's my boy Josiah. That was my boy Josiah in the comments that said that. Yeah.
Thank you, Josiah.
We appreciate you. All right, it's 2026, and we have almost enjoyed close to a decade of new Star Trek content.
Yeah.
And with the release of Star Trek Starfleet, I thought the future was even brighter. They rolled out this new series.
Yes.
They started teasing new films. They were talking about we're in development, a new Star Trek movie. They even started talking about some other new series. And we were like, huzzah! I was like,
Glory.
And then when I started watching Starfleet Academy, because I had the bubble guts about the show, I was excited about the concept, but was unsure about its execution. I felt like I understood wanting to create something that could grab a younger audience, but I I was very worried that it would become a popcorn, pop culture thing and not be something centered into the mythos and the way of Star Trek television storytelling. I was pleasantly surprised to see that they were able to, from my perspective, successfully blend the youthful energy, pop culture vibiness with the new young people terminology and attitude with a really grounded, dope Star Trek vibe, sentiment, technology, all of that. I was very happy about season 1. So when they said out of nowhere, oh yeah, so we got one more season to start Starfleet Academy, and then that's it. And then they were like, oh yeah, so these other shows we were talking about, yeah, we canceling all of them too, and we're halting all production of all Star Trek stuff.
Yes.
I heartbroken. You understand me? Like, and I was like, we are in such a great direction. Discovery was phenomenal. Strange New Worlds is great, even though we all knew that had a short run because of the captain and his history in the universe. However, Starfleet Academy was supposed to be the sign of something new, like a way for them to continue to expand the universe, to develop new characters, and to even create things that could be pitched. Like even the whole Section 31, I think that's what it was called, was really kind of supposed to have a series, and then that kind of got shelved. So I want to go around the room, and I'm so happy I've got my guests here because I would like people that not just enjoy it but love it. How do you feel about the announcement, and how did you feel about Starfleet Academy? I'm gonna go with our guest, Ms. Zyla, first. Did you get a chance to watch Starfleet Academy?
Yes, I did. Yes, I adored Starfleet Academy. Like, it was the first Trek show that I ever watched while it was airing because I'm so new to the franchise. So, and to be honest, like coming of age stuff, that's my jam. That's my ish. I don't know if we curse on here, but like, so I was really, really excited about Starfleet Academy. I thought it definitely had the spirit of Trek, combining the sci-fi and the hopeful future with, new characters, new species, new alien species, and while still paying homage to what is classic about Trek. So when I heard that it was canceled, like I was extremely disappointed and extremely, I'm not gonna lie, angry. I do think that it is quite an interesting decision. There's a lot of factors that people talk about, like the merger with Paramount and Warner Brothers, and like all this other stuff. The trolls there was a very targeted troll campaign to like berate everything about this new series. And I know that it happened a lot with Discovery too, but from what people have said, this was on another level. I mean, the hate comments, even on my videos, is just like, y'all all have the same talking points and y'all are coming from somewhere, and it's very weird and it's very aggressive and very racist and very homophobic. And so, yeah, it was disappointing to hear, and I'm heartbroken, but yeah, I'm excited to see season 2, but the future of Trek seems very uncertain. So, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay. Mastermind says, Gold Dukat got stories. That's the whom I would smoke with. Sir, I love your answer. I really love your answer. Gold Dukat is definitely somebody.
Yes.
Older Gold Dukat towards his end. Younger, arrogant Gold Dukat, I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me with him would be fighting in the streets for real. All right. All right. He said that there you go. Sound amazing now, Jay. Give Jay Cozy 25% of whatever you are selling. Okay. All right. That's weird. Okay. Messma said, Starfleet Academy is my show. Go ahead and give me season 2. They will. Yeah, buddy. All right. Let's see. Vader066 said, I'd smoke with Bortus.
That's my cousin. Hey, what's up, Brandon? That's my cousin right there.
Shout out to you. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. Cozy. You know what I mean? It is your time. Please tell us. There's 2 questions on the table.
Okay.
The first question is, did you watch Starfleet Academy? How did
Yeah.
you feel about it? And then how did you feel when you got the announcement of the halting of all production of all shows?
All right. So for the record, okay.
Oops.
I hope I survive this. I know I got a red shirt. You know, normally people got a red shirt, you die. But see, my track is 24-24. So if you wear red, that means you in command. So brother in charge, okay? Anyway, so answer your question. 1, did I watch Starfleet Academy? Yes. Number 2, how did I feel about it? Right? Was that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. It's something new. It is something new, and I think they wanted to try something different. Obviously, with trying to attract a newer audience, the Gen Z, I guess. You know, like Zyla. You know, folks in her age group. You know, so I think they were trying to pull, you know, a different audience to have, you know, open minds to sci-fi and science and discovery and exploring and all that. But I think where they went wrong, not wrong, but a lot of the, how can I say this? I don't want to say old timers, but the legacy Trekkies. I think that's the best way of saying it. What I mean by legacy Trekkies, I'm talking about the original series with Kirk, the Kirk movies, TNG, DS9, Voyager. Hell, you can even throw in Star Trek Enterprise on there now. So that's what people were used to. So and of course, Picard season 3, that's what we were used to. Then when we go to Discovery and then the introduction of the Klingon versions, the version of their Klingons on that show, I know that pissed a lot of people off. And then the other track, and then the J.J. Abrams, the Kelvin timeline movies, it just changed a lot of people's perspective in a good way and a bad way. But with Starfleet Academy, I can't speak for everybody, but I know there's a lot of it's in shambles. A lot of people wanted what we had with season 3 of Picard, and they should just continued on with that. With 7 and 9 taking command of the Enterprise G, she was the captain. Boo this man. Man, I ain't worrying about you. I'm just letting you guys. I'm just telling you. This is just a general perspective of what's going on. Hey, it's whatever. It's all
Come
good.
on, keep giving your perspective. Don't get folded.
Yeah, you know, so that's where I think the issue went, and that's why it just kind of just said, you know what, let's just cancel this. Maybe we'll come up with something else. I mean, that is just my look on it. I think other than that, I thought it was cool that they tried something new, but I'm just saying from a general perspective, from the legacy Trekkies that's hating on it, people coming in the comment section like Zyla just said and hating on it and being negative. I'm just saying that's not what they wanted. You know, those type of fans, that's not what they wanted. And unfortunately, there was a lot of fans like that. And I think that's what kind of just went, because the views wasn't as high. So, but again, I'm probably going to get some hate on that, and that's okay. But I'm just being real about it. That's what was going on.
See, like there are multiple things to he said applaud this man.
I'm just saying.
No, totally get you. I would say there are 2 things that people always don't think about. Number 1, you're a cornball if you love Star Trek and then don't want there to be diversity within Star Trek, because literally that's what Star Trek is all about. Like, the creator of the show went out of his way to bring diversity, like, and people from all walks of life into it. Like, his whole thing was trying to create a vision of the future that encapsulated everybody. The show was supposed to be positive and aspirational. It's not supposed to be a whitewashed depiction of a future. Like, so if somebody's like, oh man, there are gay people in there, or there are trans, you'd be like, yeah, nigga, and there's green people, there's bat people, there's, you know what I mean? There's fish people, there's, hey, bro. Like,
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not.
And I think that with any franchise, that's gonna happen. Unfortunately, there's bigots who are fans of everything. And so like the same thing with like Harry Potter and like the Harry Potter series that's coming out next year. Like the hate has been insane. And it's like, I understand the JK Rowling hate. I get it. Totally. But like to hate on like the actors and the like, y'all are sending people death threats for being casted.
Yes.
That's wild.
What I will say about that situation, because I get what you're saying, Sister J, but I will say the death threat's completely unwarranted. Hate towards the actors was completely unwarranted. All the hate should be redirected towards Warner Brothers, and here's why I say that. If you go on YouTube, and Paramount, but it's like that hate should be redirected towards them because Harry Potter has already established they have more to the universe, right? There is a magical school for almost every continent in that universe. They have one for Africa, they have one for South Africa, South America, and they have one in America. So if they wanted to, let's tell a magical story about what's his name, to that more diverse. Okay, so then go to a place that's more diverse then. And the thing is, due to it being kind of an offshoot of what J.K. Rowling did, all you need is, hey, yo, do we have permission to do something with your IP, just like they did with Hogwarts Legacy? She wasn't involved with that. They just used her IP. They could do what they did with Hogwarts Legacy and do it for the literal American magical school, mind you, which is founded by a descendant or relative of Slytherin. So if they wanted to do some political commentary on that, go right ahead. It is literally spelling itself out. You know what I mean? So I will say the negativity around the new Harry Potter TV show, general negativity, it's like, I can't really push back because they had a bunch of stuff to do stuff with. They had a cheat code and they didn't use it. But the hate towards the specific actors is completely unfounded. But other than that, yeah, I agree with you.
But what I don't think that people understand as fans is like when you do all that, look at this, for example, now they're putting a stop to all production of all projects. So you could possibly be getting the project that you want to see. You don't have to watch the project that you don't want to see. You can just not watch it and you can have your opinion and that is okay. You can be disappointed, but it's like now you're messing it up for like the things that you actually want because now they're not going to make it.
And to your point, I think that there's two different types of critiques, right? And I think Jay Cozy, you have a great point in that some of it just missed the mark for people who are the fans of the classic or the 90s Trek. However, there's two different types of hate going on, or two different types of dislike, I'll say. Some of it is general, like valid, like I did not like it didn't hit for me. And then there's hatred, and you can always tell which one is the real critique, like what Jay has, and which one is the I just don't like Black people and I don't like gay people and I don't like that you're putting it in my show. And it's very clear that there's a distinction. And this camp, I truly believe, I mean, they're making money off the vitriol. Like they're using like AI images that are fake of like the Black characters to like blow themselves up on YouTube. And it's just disgusting. And they are definitely ruining it for the entire franchise. So it's unfortunate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're talking about multiple generations. So it's crazy that this very small, minute group of people are now messing with a franchise that has 90-year-old fans, 20-year-old fans, 15-year-old fans. Bro, like my parents and my grandparents watched Star Trek, bro. That was a family thing. We used to, when Next Generation was on and Star Trek, we used to get around popcorn and soda and be like, man, let's see who Kirk gonna be kissing on the day. Let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? What alien are we going to slow fight with now? And
right. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
I want to jump in, and I like what Zyla said, and I like what Jalen said, and to kind of feedback of what Jalen was saying. You know, when you're doing something new, you're taking a risk. It's like being in Vegas. You're rolling the dice, and so I shouldn't say kind of. I can say I can relate. I can relate to that risk because look what I did. You see what I'm saying? So I took a franchise, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Trekkies are very, very particular about their Trek. So I took a risk by making this bootleg track, taking some of the canon and then making it to my own and hope that, you know, people like it. You know, I thought it was cool. And then sure enough, it worked. So when it comes to taking risks, like again, feed on what Jalen was saying, that's what you take as a risk. And sometimes it hits the marker and sometimes it don't. So, but yeah. But there's people that don't like my stuff. I had a few negative comments about bootleg tracks, so I totally get it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to jump in and say this franchise has such a fan base.
Yes.
It's not that big of a risk if you have a good budget, you get great writing, you take your time. The show initially may not get blockbuster numbers, you know, rivaling Yellowstone, but it's gonna grow over time. Number one, you've got mad ways to monetize Star Trek. You've got dolls, you've got merchandising, you've got live events, you've got, come on, bro, like let's not act like these aren't monsterly profitable IPs. Each and every single one of them, even the ones that maybe only had 3 or 4 seasons, they were all successful in their own right and birthed small like cult followings, you know what I'm saying, for even the smaller shows. So this is I think what is happening is, well, number one, me reading a bunch of articles, the guy that was in charge of the whole Star Trek division, the president of the entire that was overseeing it, he's in contract renewal. So with him being in contract renewal, it kind of throws everything up in the air because they don't know whether he's staying or whether he's going. That's
True.
Number one. Then you've got the merger between Warner Brothers and Paramount. And then, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to be messing around with your big IPs while you're in a major transition. Because once again, we're glad y'all just made an announcement. We're ready to tear down the building. We just happy. They better be happy. When I don't know who's in charge of making that decision because I'll be right at that nigga house. You know, right on that. Come outside, bro. I need to holler at you, my guy. You know right. But you know, there's just a lot going on. And my thing is, I'm upset because you've been doing a great job. And I want you to continue to do a great job so that I can continue to consume the content that I didn't know I needed, but I'm in love with every time I see it. Like, man, Discovery. Oh, man. Très Magnifique. You know what I'm saying? You know, Strange New Worlds. Très Magnifique. You know, I'm just, and man, you pulled off Starfleet Academy, which is something I felt like was a high wire act. It just definitely what it was. All right, so let me jump into the comments real quick. All right, Kari Cats. Am I saying it right? Kari Cats. Okay. Anyway, just let me know if I got it right. All right, I agree with Sloan. New HP is giving a money grab without expanding on the world at all. Definitely trying to hook us with nostalgia. I think might be good though. Might be good. Okay. Where would one reasonably start their Trek journey? Always seem like a daunting exploration. Ooh,
What? Give one show. Go around the room.
Ooh.
Give one show.
Please,
go around the room.
Because I have the same question.
Okay. Hold up. All right, because I'm stuck. To me, I listen to people and with the type of stuff that they like. And then I try to match a show that kind of goes with their, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you got Voyager, which is a Lost in Space.
You're about to do it. You're about to do it. No, sir. I say give one and go around the room. Don't you dare.
All right.
Don't you dare.
I'm Voyager. I apologize. All right. Who's next?
I would say Deep Space Nine because that's the one that hooked me.
I respect it. I love Deep Space Nine, just for the cover. I've watched Deep Space Nine completely 3 times, but let's go. Let's move on. Who's next? Mr. Cozy.
Oh, what's my favorite franchise?
No. If you are recommending Star Trek to somebody, which series would you recommend them to watch? Started.
I'm sorry, I had one of my fans were hitting me up. I'm sorry. So if I had to recommend a show, oh man, you know, I like them all, but you know, I would have to say I love Voyager because it was very relatable to what I was going through during that time frame. So it was something different. You know, the fact that you got 2 crews that originally was rivalries. You got the Starfleet crew, then you got the Maquis. And the Maquis were former Starfleet officers who went rogue because they disagreed with what the Federation was doing. I can go on and on about that. But the fact that they were enemies and then they became one crew, one ship, and they had to make it work or die, basically. Survival, So Voyager would be my recommendation.
Nice.
Okay. Fame, what would yours be?
Me. Oh, that's right. I'm the only other person. I'm bro. All day I have to go with Discovery. I'm going anything I do in the Trekkie world. I just love emotion. Emotion pulls me in, and Burnham is giving you emotion. Everybody in that series it's an emotional series, and that's what pulls me in a television show.
I agree with Fame because even as someone who's not a Trekkie, that is like the first actual Star Trek series I started with, and I think I watched a complete series through, just straight up through and through kind of thing. I didn't watch the full series. I just watched the first season, but I need to get back on it because I did enjoy it. It was a really good series.
Okay. Yep. We'll get more into that down the road, but thank you for everybody. Risk taking is rare nowadays. A lot of creations aren't given enough leeway to grow an audience. That is very true.
That is true. I mean, Star Trek: The Next Generation, first season or two, it was rough. Let's just be real. It was rough, and they took a chance on it. It was rough. I mean, hell, look what they did with the original series. That was the biggest risk of all time, especially during the 60s, where people like us, that was a rough time for us. You got Uhura on the bridge. Then you had the first interracial kiss between Uhura and Kurt. Oh, man. So
always risk.
And here we are because of that risk. Here we are 60 years later. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Look at him. He's so eloquent. He is so. All right. So our guy says, I honestly started watching Star Trek Discovery as my first show. I am familiar with Voyager and New Generation, but I never watched those fully. I just seen a few episodes, but Discovery is it. Shout out to you, man. Look, let me tell you something.
I feel like we have a winner.
Like all of these series aren't easy. Like they all have.
All of them have it. Yes.
Every single one.
I tell people. Well, I don't tell people, but for me, I entered into each show at different points in my life. Like I didn't like Next Generation when it was on television for the first time. I was like, all right, it was to me, from my perspective, it was just too white. I was young. I was
fair.
I was being one to be a bad boy. I was out being a bad boy. But when I actually sat down and watched it, it was on Netflix. I was in my late 30s, and I was like, you know what? I would love Deep Space Nine so much, and I love this, and I love that so much. And I was like, let me give this a try. And when I did, I'm not going to say it's like, ooh, I love it, it's the greatest. But I'm like, I see why it was good. Right. I'm a Deep Space Niner to the day I die. But Next Generation is fire for its own unique reasons. And then that pushed me to go back and watch. They have a show called Enterprise. I watched that.
Yes.
And I like that. I thought it was cool, but I understand why people didn't like it. So like my thing is take your time, engage with what you want to engage with, and just enjoy it. Go ahead, Zyla.
Can I interject one thing because nobody said it? Lower Decks is the animated. And if you're an anime fan or an animation fan, it is so good. Also has a Black woman main character, which is my soul sister. Like I love her, and it's very funny. It's easy, and it is a lot of like nostalgia stuff, but it stands on its own as a show. Like it's funny by itself. So I think that's also a very good intro to Trek if that's your vibe. So
like it's funny on two levels. It's funny because they just do great writing, but it's even funnier if you're a Trekkie because there are so many little quick little references to different little things, and you be like, ha ha, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, and it's one of those things that if you like, she's at the beginning of her Trek journey, so she's gonna like it for one thing, but I guarantee once you finish watching the other series and then you go back to it, you're gonna be like, I didn't catch that.
It's full of lore.
And I was almost too scared to watch it because I was like, I'm not gonna get any of the jokes, or
Right.
But it really, and what people told me also is like, you can always go back and watch it, and it'll be even better the second time. But it was so good on its own. So
yes, for sure.
Okay,
1,000.
I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Hi, Jesse, and then air quotation Jay. Started watching in the 60s, the original.
Hey, that's my aunt. Hey, Pumpkin, how you doing?
Hey. Hey, Auntie, like who's your favorite character from the original series? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who was your go-to person? Like, was you leaning on Spock? Was you trying to take him out for a drink, or you was kicking it with a whore? Like, who's your one? You know what I mean? That's what I need to know. I need to know that. All right, now I feel obligated to making some kind of space series for us. Yeah. And let me interject. What took you so goddamn long? You know what I'm saying? Get up off your ass. Well, I don't even know why you had to come on this show to realize what you should have been doing a while ago. And don't make me have to come after you. So I need to see that. So you get to work. You know what I mean? So I ain't got to do it. All right, let's see. Okay. He said Lieutenant A and the Catman. You was a Kirk fan? Don't tell me you was lusting on Kirk. That's crazy.
Okay, I see you.
He was the man. He was the man. I ain't knocking it. I ain't knocking it. All right. So before we go to commercial and we move from up out of it, I want everybody to, now, this is the question. Your favorite series, your favorite Trek series, and who's your favorite captain, and they don't have to be one and the same.
Okay.
So give everybody a couple seconds. I'm going to tell y'all, without a shadow of a doubt, Benjamin Sisko is my favorite captain, OG, whatever you want to, I ain't playing with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And man, Deep Space Nine is that, but Discovery is edging itself in there, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I love Michael Burnham as a captain, but I still feel like the thing that kind of rubbed me the wrong way is the lack of confidence, even after she's accomplished so much. I understand it. I understand being a human being, living in your head and all of the stuff she went through, but I felt like she could have been more confident, not cocky. She was cocky at times, and I don't feel like she had subtle confidence. Something that Benjamin Sisko walked into day one, no matter whether he was, misranked, whether he was you was not gonna get in his face and talk down. Like, it wasn't happening. He lost up all the way around. Yeah. And like you said,
was scared of him.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody played with him. Kardashians wasn't playing with him. Nobody. The game ain't work. So, but I'm gonna have to say, those are that's my little thing. So let's go with Fane. Let's give him, let's put him on the spot. Favorite series, favorite captain.
Well, I'm gonna start with, as I told you a couple weeks ago after I got done Starfleet Academy, I have not started Deep Space Nine at all. I only seen clips by walking past people, living room sets and YouTube clips. I have not sat with this series at all, and I cannot wait because I'm going to binge out to find out who in the heck Sisko really is. I can't wait for that. I can't wait. So I'll go into. I've seen Discovery. I've seen Strange New Worlds. I've seen the original, the Enterprise. I've seen Voyager. I've seen Prodigy. I've sat and watched that. I've sat and watched Lower Decks. I've seen so much. But at the end of the day, as I said, Michael Burnham that's my lead captain. And for me, because I haven't seen all of them yet, I feel like Kirk, Picard, Janeway, they come in as captains, right? I don't know how Sisko came in, so I can't speak on it. But so to watch Burnham really come into her own, and yeah, I agree, she is not your typical captain in the year because she's just so emotional about things. But that's what really pulled me in. So it's going to be Discovery for me, even though I love Strange New Worlds as well. And then Burnham is in my seat all day. She can take me anywhere. I'm comfortable. I'm happy.
All right. right, Mrs. Isla.
I am gonna have to say, well, favorite show is Deep Space Nine. And I also think Cisco is my favorite captain, but just for the sake of it, I think my runner-up captain. I haven't finished Discovery, so I'm gonna table that.
Okay.
But I really did like Captain Janeway from Voyager because I feel like she had a hard. Cisco had it hard too, but she had a hard freaking journey. Like to be so lost and to have to deal with the two crews. It was like in constant battle after battle after battle after battle. I really resonated. Like I also watched Voyager at a very difficult time in my life. And so when I was watching her, I was like, okay, if she could get through this next day, I could get through this next day. It was a mess. Yes. So I appreciated her as well.
1000%. Yo, I'm in my mind thinking, who's the toughest captain of all time? And it has to go between Janeway and Picard. Picard got through, he went through some effed up stuff, but Janeway, you know what? No, Janeway is the toughest. Janeway, I'm sorry. Janeway is hands down the toughest captain of all, because nobody went, because she had no space station to go to. Nothing. She just out there in the middle of the Alpha Quadrant, just out here, just winging it, bro. Freelancing, just not. And still, like, my whole thing is, I would have thrown out the Prime Directive like day 2. I would have like, running rogue out here. Yo, she literally kept all of those people following the Prime Directive. I hated that in some episodes, but overall, you respect that, like the respect that she would not give up in the moments, the darkest and some of the super darkest moments. She stuck to that code, boy. Woo! I mean, she bent the rules now. She bent it almost to breaking it. That was bent like a mud jumper. But like, then she had to make some hard decisions. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, Mr. Cozy, give it to him, man.
All right. So favorite captain and favorite series, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh man, I get asked this quite a bit, and this is always hard because I like them all. But favorite captain. Oh man. All right. Well, I'll go with the easy one. Voyager is my favorite. Now before Voyager, I grew up on the Kirk movies, so that's how I got introduced to Kirk, and then of course the TNG and all that. But I guess the one that really relate to me a lot was Voyager, you know, and I love that, as I stated before. Now, favorite captain. Oh man. I gotta say Cisco, man, because I mean I love Janeway, but how they did that brother, man, I ain't like that, man. That brother went through some shit to get his damn 4 pips. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put this man in the middle of the hood of space on a broke ass space station. You know what I'm saying? Barely working. You know, and he was only a commander dealing with all that bullshit. Nah, man, nah. Yeah, see, y'all wrong for that. Y'all wrong for that. And let me tell you something about Cisco. Once he shaved that head and grew that goatee, woo, man, that boy was a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, that boy was a gangster. And on top of that, he's a black guy too, man. Shit.
Like, not. And look, I'm about to get colorist. Not light skinned black. We talking about black. He brown, black. You know what I mean? There's no mistaking. He is Negro, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
He ain't Indian, nigga. He ain't Asian. He just nigga. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Charlie Murphy would say, darkness, everybody, darkness. That's exactly what he was.
Facts. All right. Let's see what they saying. Strange New Worlds makes me happy. I look forward to every episode. Funny, action-packed, deep, and lighthearted at times. You know, the biggest irritation with Strange New Worlds is they decided to do like a dance version. Like it was like
a musical episode. I didn't see it yet.
That.
I hated that. So
I love that. Did I call you when it happened? I love that. Man, I'm always dancing and singing in the rain. So, hey.
Don't disrespect my track. Don't disrespect my track. All right. All right. Thanks for the recommendations. And you can say Kari JS1. Thank you so much. And she threw up her blood sign. All right, bang on them. See my J, I see you. I see you out there, young man. Bang them beats. You know what I'm saying? All right, Auntie says still stuck in the 60s. They were the best ever. Lieutenant A visited Florida A&M University in the 70s.
Okay, Samuel.
Yeah,
okay. We'll see you guys later. All right.
Thanks, Auntie.
Yeah, Cozy. How y'all knew Cozy wanted all his family lineage out there and where they went to college? Auntie, you gotta watch this internet. You know what I'm saying? Don't put that man business out there like that. All right. Boy, if they didn't have self-repairing ships in Voyager, they'd be dead in the water. I ain't gonna get into that next now. I was about to say, do I want to go down that rabbit hole? All right. Which Star Trek series has a good first season?
Ooh.
That indicates that some of them didn't have a good first season. I
mean, that doesn't necessarily. Yeah, you're right though. He didn't.
I mean, I think all of them had a rough start. I mean, that's just part of it. I mean, until you get to know these characters, the story, the ship, because remember the ship is also a character too.
Yes.
I don't know. That is a good question, but I don't know. I think they all started more in my opinion. I don't know.
All right, I would say from my perspective, I felt like Voyager season 1 locked me in quick.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That really got me in there. I would say Discovery did a great job season 1 and Deep Space Nine.
Okay.
I think those were the best 3. Like, and that was an issue I had with next generation Star Trek was it was a little all over the place in season 1. And I felt like they threw a lot of stuff at the wall. Like to get Q season 1 without any preparation. And they had 22 episodes in season 1. Like, yo, that's a long season with a lot of curveballs. You know, you can come out of that season going, what in the hell is this show about for real?
Yeah.
So, you know, interesting, you know what I mean? And it found itself, each character. I feel like a lot of people didn't even know what their characters was in the first couple of seasons of Next Generation. I don't feel like it gelled. The show didn't really gel until 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? Once they got into his bag. Now, when they got into their bag, they was in their bag. You know what I mean? But it took a while to get there. So at this point, I think, is there any other pertinent Star Trek stuff we need to get into now before we go? Because I need to get to the next part of the show.
Oh, real quick. I would say DS9 had a great first season. That first episode, we jumped straight into Wolf 359, the Borg, and that's how we come across Cisco for the first time. That was just epic. They put us right in the action. You know, just it was sad that he lost his wife. That was sad. I ain't gonna lie, but I thought that was. I just want to put that in there real quick.
No problem. All right, we're going to a commercial. We'll be right back. Black Nerd Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Right here on VBC Live.
Hey, baby.
What's up, love?
I need some new clothes.
Didn't your OnlyFans deposit drop yesterday?
Yeah, but I don't know where to start shopping. I want to switch things up. It's getting hot outside.
Did you grab some merch from your 2 favorite podcasts?
OMG! The BNP just dropped their new signature nerdy line, and I've always wanted an indie show shirt. Great idea, baby. You're a genius.
Better go to vvcmerch.com right now. Some of their drops are limited.
vvcmerch.com. I'm on there now. Babe, you want a pickleball set?
Riddle me this, Batman.
Feeling it's on you.
Okay, Captain Kirk of Star Trek has the usual left ear and right ear, but he also has a third ear. What is his third ear called?
All right, Captain Kirk of Star Trek has the usual left ear and right ear, but he also has a third ear. What is his third ear called? Spock?
No.
A comm system?
No.
Are we close? Like I answered.
No.
Is there a clue to be given, or are we just gonna have to raw dog?
People, places, a thing.
Yeah, right.
What'd you say?
People,
Can we get a
thing.
places of thing?
Okay, so this is like it's kind of like a play on words.
Okay. A play on words.
I think I've heard this joke before.
Captain Kirk.
You might have.
Here and right.
You want to?
I don't want to spoil it. I think I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
No, your job is supposed to give the answer.
Oh, I don't want to.
Good. So go ahead.
I mean, unless you want to let the rest of them like try to figure it out.
All right, peanut butter. I took a guess.
There we go.
Go ahead, Salon, hurry up.
Guess twice.
I don't know.
He's like, let's wrap this up.
I think it's left ear, right ear, and frontier.
It is the final frontier.
The final
frontier.
Hey man, we could have got that. Hold on.
Y'all could have, but y'all didn't.
I was about to say that, but she said it. I was just about to say it.
Oh, get out of here, guys.
I really was.
I mean, it's always the ladies who have the.
You're supposed to put him up on the screen.
Come on, why is he talking about you? No, I was going to say it too. Like,
I did that last week. I was real adamant about it too. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Matter of fact, Jalen even gave it to us, even after I lied.
Oh boy! All right, let's move on. Y'all can't even just not even have them. All right, man. We got the latest video games of the week. Let's start out with...
Had to build an empire and personally fight for it. In Pax Autocratica, you lead a collapsing system back under your control by traveling between planets and building powerful colonies from the ground up. You'll gather resources, set up production lines, recruit workers, and turn small outposts into fully automated settlements. But your citizens don't just fall in line. You'll need to maintain control using propaganda, surveillance, and strict authority to keep everything running the way you want. And when you're not managing your empire, you're on the front lines, jumping into FPSE-style missions to expand your influence and secure new territory. It's a mix of colony sim and action combat, all in one system-wide power struggle. The game is called Pax Autocratica, and it's out now. Follow Puls Games for more.
All right, where y'all at with it?
Call this a suit as it is tailored specifically for me. I'm buying this game.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
I like that. Oh, a minute. Let's tell him. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I'm not challenging you. I'm just saying, like, you and Fame
the empire.
No, I'm with you. Fame. All right. And here's the other critic. What's up? What would you think?
I sat with it and I'm not sitting with it again. So Salon, have you played the chat? Have you tried the demo?
Not yet. I do want to try the demo.
Download the demo. I think it starts you all open box survival world games start you off a little bit slow, but it was just something about that, and it could have been because I normally have my squad with me, so we all getting resources and doing this thing together. But going in by myself, I think I did like probably 6 hours, and I was like, I think I'm gonna hang this up. I hung it up, and I haven't thought about it since. So I think it just might be a little bit too slow for solo.
Got you. Jalen, interest you at all?
Not really.
Okay. All right. Mr. Cozy, would you play this? And is he muted or is he asleep? All right. Somebody wake him up.
Yeah, you muted.
My bad. Sorry, my bad. What was I saying? Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, from a little snippet that I saw just now, yeah, it looked cool to me. I'll give it a try. Shit.
Okay. Miss Tyler, how about you?
I must be real. I'm not a gamer, and it looks very hard. So I don't know if it would be my bag, but I respect it.
No, that's how you give your opinion. You gave that was spot on because all of that stuff. I was like, wait a minute. So I got to build a civilization. I got to come up with
the surveillance and the propaganda, and I'm on the front lines. I don't know.
So I'm like, go ahead every time. Like, God dang.
I played Among Us during the pandemic. I know how to gaslight people.
Oh.
Sloan, when you get it, I'll hop back on. I'll make sure I'm playing while you playing. This is the way I get the fun out of it.
All right.
Okay. All right, let's move on to this next one.
Has released beta of a game of one of my favorite sci-fi series of all time. The Expanse is a book series written by James S.A. Corey, but it was also a television show that takes place 300 years from now. The Expanse Osiris Reborn is a third-person, narrative-driven action RPG that takes place around the same time as season 1 and 2 of the show. It's a standalone narrative that starts at Pinkwater 4 Station, which is a new location and characters in the Expanse universe, where you can fight alongside a companion, who is your sibling, on a rotating station, meaning fighting with less gravity. The game aims to capture the feel of the Expanse with that gritty survival tone as you try to become captain on one of the most advanced ships in the system. The beta is available for founders on PC and consoles since April 22nd. To become a founder, go to the website and choose Miller's Pack or Collector's Edition. So be sure to check it out and wishlist the game to stay updated.
I'm gonna let Fame go first. He's the only person that looks truly
No,
excited.
go ahead. I'm about to lead the show right now. I'm already on the website, about to become a beta tester. All right, guys, it was nice meeting y'all. I'm going to the future. I'm out of here. No, I got to see what this is about. So yeah,
I need to watch Expanse. I need to watch Expanse.
I love it. I get why Jay don't like it, but I loved it.
Why don't you like it, Jay?
Cause I ain't shit. Excuse me, I ain't mean to curse. I'm not a good person, and because of that, these type of shows just don't do it for me. I started watching it. I think I got halfway through season 1, and it seemed like, all right, I like the future where people look like they are moving up in society, and we've got some progress going. Them people look whole and beat up.
It was rough.
It's like the future, and they still wearing cargo pants and t-shirts and leather jackets, and it's like 300 years in the future, and we ain't changed fashion at all. And then like people are like working on frigates, and like it was just like, what are we doing here? Like, and I think there was a murder mystery in it and some clandestine love thing. It's just too much for me. And I'm trying to think. I'm watching it going, why am I watching this? Like, what is where are we going with this? I don't know any of these characters. I don't care about any of these people. They haven't done a job of like bringing me in properly. I think I was indoctrinated by Trek too much. So I kind of have a different expectation for sci-fi. You know what I mean? I guess I'm so used to certain storytelling, but my love of Dune, like I think Dune does a great job with their television series, which I recommend everybody watch. I don't know, it just Expanse didn't do it for me. But also, Galactica? I never liked Galactica. I never liked Firefly. I don't, you know what I mean? There's just so many sci-fis that I was just like, you know what I'm saying? Stargate, phenomenal. The rest of the low budget sci-fi joints, y'all can keep those, bro. That's for the.
So yeah, bro. You're bougie about your sci-fi.
Very bougie about my style. Yo, that's for the suburban whites. Like, yo, that's cool, bro. Like the suburban whites, that's for them. The suburban whites, they love Galactica and all of that silly stuff. Yeah, let them have that. Yeah, I'm cool without it.
Okay.
So, anybody else? Sloan, would you play this game, sir?
I'll need to watch the TV show first because I don't think I'll be able to fully appreciate it if I didn't watch the TV show first.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead. All right, look, put your nose up in the air with me. All right, we bougie. All right, Mr.
Yeah, I mean, I love video games, and this is like a shooter game or whatever. I'll check it out.
Oh yeah.
I'll give it a try, maybe.
Yeah.
Mrs. Isla?
Well, this one looked more appealing than the first one we watched. Just because I'm more into space. So, but again, yeah, not sure. It would be. I would check out the show, but after your review, I'm like, I don't know.
No,
like, wait a minute.
Don't let him do that. Just check it out. Give it 3 episodes.
Okay, yeah, I'll see. I'll see.
I love
it. That's why I started my statement with "I ain't." So like that.
Yeah, Jay was like, "Poor people here. They've been here for 2 episodes now. Rags, nothing but rags everywhere." I was like, "Bro, it's good." He's like, "Nah, bro, I can smell them through the screen."
If we look at the state of the present, we don't know what the future holds. So
right. Oh man.
Jay might be real pissed off when it's the
2077. I
Expanse.
know it.
We might all be on space frigates wearing cargo pants.
You never know. And leather jackets, you know.
And
leather jackets.
Yeah, right.
Y'all be mad and I'm the only one happy. Like, yeah, it's the future, guys. Let's go. With a rope on my hip still, like I'm Indiana Jones. Mhm.
If we do end up in a dark sci-fi, let it be Cyberpunk 2077, please.
Pass. Hard pass.
No way.
Hard pass.
No way.
Oh.
No Ripper doctors. I see a Ripper
Nah,
doc. I'm just ending myself. I don't want to be here.
Yeah,
no Sindemston?
No, sir. I see a Ripper doctor. I'm done. I don't want to live
How
in this
far
community.
into the game did you get? Like, did you not see how crazy that world
I
gets?
completed it all the way through Phantom Liberty 3 times, and I still want to be there.
He said he don't care. Okay.
Right.
He is down for
Yes.
he understands the risk. He is fully aware. He is fully okay with it.
One word. Pan Am.
All right, look, it's clear. I know who I'm dealing with. Sloan is the
Clearly.
friend that's like, y'all playing in the yard. He gonna be like, you want to go see a dead body? No, I don't want to see it.
Y'all want to go in the woods? Y'all want to go in the woods, friend?
Why you afraid to see a dead body? I don't want to see a dead body. Why has nobody want to see a dead body? Did you ain't tell your mom that there was a dead body out there? Like, yo, that's crazy. All right, let's go to
I
the
show my mom the body.
yeah. After you charged all of your friends 25 cents a piece to go and fucking view the body ahead of time. Like, nah, bro. Yeah, profiteering off of death. Look at you. All right.
He can't hear us, right? Nah, we cool. Is this a Cockzilla? Oh, there's one. Load it! Eat this, you red meat mother! Yo, check it. So you want to go? I mean, I don't know. Let me just get my... Oh, shines! Okay, size does matter. I'm stuck. Oh shit! Oh, dun.
Yeah, so yeah. I want to play this game.
Oh, this is the one you want to play. This is the game you want to play.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
How stupid and that's it's so stupid. Anything where I can put Fame in a launcher and I can launch him at something, I am 1000% all down for that.
So
And I'm doing it too. So
the
yeah.
things that we're fighting, right? Do they move? Because I didn't
Yes.
see
Yeah,
them
they
go
move forward.
anywhere.
They move,
Yeah.
you know, Titans move really slow. Well,
Yeah,
No.
Titans move slow.
Unless
once they
you're
on
Okay.
you, they on you. So, but,
I hated
no.
I hated the way they looked though. I'm not gonna lie.
No,
I would try
1000%.
this. I feel like it would entertain me for a few minutes.
Yeah,
But
it's a 1 to 2 day game.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I never watched Attack on Titans because them zombie giants things
Yeah, I
is
forgot
like
you on horror though. Yeah,
You're missing out, bro. You're missing out.
no, I'm
Can't tell
good.
him that he's scared.
Yeah, I'm a big wussy.
I'm scared
Yeah,
of
I'm just like
everything.
all right, Mr. Cozy, would you fight the Titans?
Well, no, I'm just playing. I just y'all thought I was buffering. I got y'all. Nah, it's not my type of game. Not my type.
No, I feel you. He ain't in the Titans either. Fine. Hey, bro, you don't like horror. That's fine. I'm just join me on the dark side. It's all good. Pause. And Zyla, where you at with it?
You know what looked fun was building the castle, but that would probably be the only part that I would enjoy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, I mean, if it's multiplayer, we can just have you focused on that. Look, build a
And
castle.
I'm your girl.
I'm launching him out of a catapult. Like, everybody, like, you be coming around. What y'all doing? Let him down. Bam. Like,
Fame running back to the castle again. I'll be like, Zyla, I got another treasure box. I'm on the way. Open the gate. Open the gate.
I got you.
loot mongering. Yeah, that's something we specialize in. All right. That's all the ones I got for this week, man. So y'all know what that means. It's time to get into the news. All right. So much greatness. This is something I saw and was like, I hope this is it. Is this the right one? All right, let's run this to see what.
I have ever been prone to seek adventure and to investigate where wiser men would have left well enough alone. Space is limitless in its beauty and in its terror. You can do everything right, and sometimes things still don't work out the way we'd hoped.
Any of these missions could be on Ost.
Let's boldly go.
Make sure there's heat and oxygen waiting for me.
I will do my best.
All right, who's excited? Who's excited? And who's gonna watch? It does look really good. You should watch Strange New World. I feel like that's an easy win, easy something to get into that ain't overly complicated. But you know, all right. So I want to go around. If you watched the show, favorite character so far in the series. So let's start with Ms. Zyla.
Okay, so I haven't watched Strange New Worlds. I've seen a couple episodes, and I like the crossover with Lower Decks. Like I've seen that, but so I'm excited because this is getting my butt into gear to finish the show before July. But so far, I really like Ortega's. Like, oh, you're not feeling it?
No.
Okay. Based on based on like the funniness and the friendship with like Chapel and Uhura.
Yes. Yeah, and I feel like she quietly suffers for whatever reason. I feel like there's always one or two characters in Star Trek that quietly suffers. They are like tough exterior and they hold a bunch of stuff in and unrequited love. And I should have said something so I could be, you know, yeah. So shout out to her for that. You know what I'm saying? Fame, where you at with it?
Pike, Spock, Chappelle. I'm just going the whole cast. Mastermind said it earlier, and I felt it the second I seen the trailer come on. Strange New Worlds makes you so happy. Like you see those guys, and you instantly start smiling. Like it's if you like the series, first of all, for all the trolls that hate it, sucks to be you. But for the people that love Discovery, just love the Trek world, the universe as a whole, man, it's something about Strange New Worlds that it always just. It's a good time. You start smiling automatically from the intro, and it's a wrap. But yeah, it's Pike for me, bro. Favorite.
Got you. All right, Mr. Cozy.
Strange New Worlds favorite character. I gotta say, I like them all. Kind of like what Fame just said. I like them all, but
number one.
I like the fact that I don't know, something about this version of Uhura. I really love that sister. I really do. I mean, everyone is great. Don't get me wrong, but I love how they built her character. I really do.
I'm with you on that. Okay. All right. Let's get into some geopolitical nerd business.
Oh no.
Lord Jesus.
Fance has just handed Microsoft a termination notice for 2.5 million government devices. Every ministry must now submit a Linux migration plan by autumn 2026. After 30 years, the operating system running French government computers is being replaced. And France is not alone. Across Europe, similar moves are happening. What many are calling a political decision is actually something much deeper. This is a financial restructuring, and Microsoft's European revenue is right at the center of it. The numbers make this clear. Germany migrated around 30,000 systems and saved 15 million euros in just 1 year. Cities like Toulouse and Lyon reported millions in savings after switching to open-source tools like LibreOffice. Italy's defense ministry projected 29 million euros in savings, while Austria's military has already fully exited Microsoft Office. But the real story is not just about saving money. It is about control. In 2025, Microsoft confirmed that even data stored in European data centers could legally be accessed by the US government under the Cloud Act. That meant sensitive data like healthcare, defense, and tax systems could potentially be accessed by a foreign government. At that point, software stopped being just a tool and became a sovereignty risk. This concern became even stronger when US sanctions targeted specific individuals and their access to American tech platforms was suddenly cut off. Accounts disappeared overnight. For European governments, this was clear proof that access to critical technology could be used as a political weapon. French officials did not hide their intentions.
I think you all get it. I didn't run through the whole 5 minutes. However, this is, again, we are in such a turning point in our human society where technology has never played so much of a pivotal role and now has become politicized. But I mean, for a whole country to go, we can't use Microsoft in our government because, America has a back door into it. Microsoft completely works with the US government. So, like, if anybody's using it now, they could just come in, see our information. They could take our information, make copies of our information, manipulate our information. Mm-hmm. Yo, this is crazy. It was never like this before. Like, this is this tech arms race. It's like, I think everybody's so worried about big, gigantic rockets. No, it's somebody creating an email service that has a back door into it that's now, taking access to every part of your life.
Government
cyber attacks, spying.
But all of that is giving the government more control. They feel they need more control to protect themselves. It's a scare tactic against them to just collect more, and they have to. They feel like they have to. You see what they did to TikTok. They had to take TikTok. Oh, you got all of our young people information. Oh wait, they got all of our young people information. Yo, give us that. Give us that right now. Or go. And then look. We can't give it. We'll give you your own version of it. So now we have TikTok America. And if you read all the terms of it, it's your government that controls all of your information. Sure, you're making your money, but your government knows everything you're making and doing now. So
and here's the even scarier part. Every generation becomes more comfortable with the overreach
of power.
Just because of the convenience of it all. Not even asking questions or going, yo, is this cool? Is this right? Do I really want the government to have so much access? They just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I get
think
to this
now.
Go ahead.
I think now, and I think they're so used to it. They already when they get technology and when they download these apps, they already know the government already has our information anyway, because
some of them,
as far as your phone, the face recognition. Before that, it was the thumbprint. They already have your information. They have everything that they need already, but now they can store this information and they can just keep collecting it.
Yo, here's a great. Go ahead, Sloan.
I'll say what she's saying is true, because the thing is, you remember that that CIA guy who's whistleblowing on a bunch of CIA of his stuff. Yeah, basically, if you watch his stuff, it's like there's no I'm not gonna agree to these terms and conditions, this and the other. It's like you're here, you're a citizen. They know where you are. They know where you are. Not unless because I know there's this online service where you can hire someone to completely scrub completely scrub your digital footprint so you can go off grid kind of thing. But it's like most people aren't. I mean, for the people who are ready to do that and can live off the land, etc., they probably have already done it, kind of thing. But for the people who don't do that, at least with people like me who already know, it's like, hey, they already know where I am. If they go and do something to try to snipe me out of existence, they would have done it already. I ain't doing nothing like that. So what's the point of getting myself worked up in a tizzy? They already know where I am. They can already take control of my truck and drive it off a cliff. I do confirm that.
Right,
Where's my tinfoil hat?
Maybe I need to put my tinfoil hat. He's shooting over there.
Right. And it's like if you have an IP address, multiple IP addresses, you have a bank account, if you have any type of like anything that's not you using cash, and well, where are you getting the cash from? The bank. So it's just they have all that information. I think that young people are aware of that, and they're like, well, oh well.
Nah, crazy. Miss Zyla, did you want to throw in anything?
No, it's just crazy. And it's just it's the merging of business and government is so insane, just how much they will fold for profit. And it does create this sense of hopelessness, like, well, what am I supposed to do? But and like there's mass tech illiteracy, like there's all these, and AI is only making it worse, and there's like all these new AI things happening every day, and I'm supposed to opt out of it. I don't know how to opt out of it, like, and so it just, the whole thing creates a sense of hopelessness on a mass scale, so that we're just like folding to it. But I'm glad governments, other countries are not, like, we're just going to accept it, like we're going to do something about it.
Nah, you ain't playing with our money. You ain't playing with our. They ain't gonna. Mr. Cozy, is there anything you want to throw out there before we move on?
No, not really. I'm right there with what Sloan was saying and what Zyla was just saying. It's really no way to avoid it. That's the way of the world, unless you like Sloan said, you go off the grid and stuff like that. But long as you're living a regular life, using all these tools and stuff that we have at our disposal from day to day, there's really no escaping it.
Okay. All right. So look, since we're not having luck down here on Earth, Jeff Bezos has a way for us to go to the moon, baby.
Focus on SpaceX. Blue Origin just made breathable oxygen from moon dust. And that oxygen is actually only one piece of what this program can do. The rest of it might be one of the most ambitious infrastructure projects any company has ever attempted. Now, the oxygen reactor is called Air Pioneer, and it melts lunar regolith to like 1600 degrees Celsius, runs a current through that molten rock, which then spits out medical grade oxygen. This is the same type of process used to make green hydrogen here on Earth, running current through water and then breaking out oxygen and hydrogen. So Blue Origin is using the same type of chemistry, but using molten rock as its input. But electrolysis is like 150-year-old tech. Bezos is just the first one to run this on the moon, which is fair. But again, Air Pioneer is just one component of something larger. It's Blue Origin's Blue Alchemist program. Blue Alchemist is not just a science project. It's actually like a lunar factory. Like, here are some of the things that Blue Alchemist can produce with that same moon dust. There's oxygen for breathing and rocket fuel. There's silicon refined to like 99.9999% purity, which then gets turned into radiant resistant solar cells. Aluminum wire that can then transmit that power across a base. Iron and metals for like 3D habitats. Glass and ceramics also used for the habitats and the solar structures, and all of it's coming from regolith and moon dust. All of it from that one process, molten regolith electrolysis. The moon is basically like an unopened Home Depot store that has been sitting there for like 4.5 billion years. The goal of this program is to make a self-sustaining, self-replicating base. So hopefully then 10 years from now, you don't have to fly to the moon with the base. You just fly up there with this reactor, and then the moon builds the rest. While every VC is chasing the 47th AI chatbot, Bezos is building a moon factory. Now I'll let you pick which one of these bets defines the next century. And I've actually been tracking a handful of startups working in this space too. Because after the first unlock of getting to the moon, there's really a second unlock that's most important. It's stopping the need to launch everything from Earth. And that's what really opens up the entire space economy. Moon dust in, civilization out. And again, if you like this sort of thing and want to stay close, join our community Frontier. Link in bio.
I got one question.
Shoot.
There you go.
What are they going to do about the asteroids that rain on the moon on the regular? Did anybody think about that? Oh, we can make nuclear reactors on the moon with the rocks flying at almost the speed of light. No, thank you.
For more information, go to his link in bio and join his group Frontier. So that way you can learn all about how to duck and dodge asteroids, bro.
So instead of them making a system for it, I need to do a little Kim, basically, to dodge the asteroids.
Yeah,
the asteroids.
Sure. So I want to know what the long-term effects of breathing this oxygen is. Like, what are the long-term effects? The health effects.
Space cancer.
Oh.
What?
Oh, you may have ingested heavy metals and like toxic metals.
The deeper part about it is not that it's metal in it, it's that it's pure oxygen. So like we have an unpure version of oxygen that we breathe, but pure oxygen gets you high almost. So it's just like, so how do you refine it? Right, correct. However, the thing that's a smaller issue. The bigger issue is you're going to start mining a planet. How long can you mine before you destroy the space that you're sitting on, trying to create things to survive? So, but I think this is just a beginning process to get the initial structures built, so then we can come in and bring other. It's going to take time to research and put it on.
Distributors for the moon dust.
Right. Of course, just in the interim period.
We're going to need moon dust. Lots of it.
Space pusherman. That's crazy.
I'm gonna be a distributor of moon dust on Earth. I can tell you guys right now. I'm gonna have the first bag, blue bags of moon dust right now. Yeah. Every show. Hey guys, make sure you go to blacknerdpodcast.com to pick up your moon dust.
Over to JBL. Got the super good. Got the whole theme music.
All right, so we're moving on to something more earthly, but it might be a good idea. I want everybody's opinions after this.
Movie app wants you to wear headphones in theaters, and Project Hail Mary is their first big swing. But if this crazy idea works, it could get people to see movies multiple times. Okay, if you grew up watching movies in the 2000s and 2010s, you got to experience one of the great joys of movie fandom that barely exists today: DVD bonus features. We're talking deleted scenes, making of featurettes, and of course, actor and filmmaker commentary tracks. With physical media declining, the commentary track has become a lost art. But the people behind the Theater Ears app are hoping to bring it back in cinemas. They've launched the Director's Experience, which is going to provide director commentary tracks on your phone that you can then sync up and listen to while you watch a movie in theaters. You'll hear the commentary through your own earbuds while the film's full audio plays in the theater, so you won't disturb anybody else. Phil Lord and Chris Miller were the first ones to sign on. Their commentary for Project Hail Mary is available now, with the major theater chains participating. And the best part is the app and commentary audio are all free. I love the idea of this because it's another way for movie fans to engage with great new films, and it encourages people to go back and see a movie again, which is good for the health of theaters. Interestingly, this wasn't the primary purpose of the Theaters app. It was built in the 2010s as a translation app to give moviegoers the option to hear English language films in Spanish in real time. So, would you go see Project Hail Mary again with a director's commentary playing in your ears?
Yes.
Yes, I would.
And here's the reason why I feel like that's.
Go ahead. Kick it.
I feel like it's so that would be really important because like there's this one movie I watched as a child. I wore that CD out. Was the Invincible Iron Man from Lionsgate Marvel, and I remember after watching that movie, like when I was a kid, I didn't really understand it. So once I grew up into a teenager, I watched it 100 more times just so I could understand the plot because the first 50 wasn't good enough. But after I watched it 400 times. I went to the commentary section of it, and they basically broke down why they changed the order so drastically because they actually admitted, oh yeah, we know exactly what's going on. We know that we changed the lore, but here is why, kind of thing. And basically, like took the creative liberty of, because they said to them it didn't make any sense how this guy goes from making missiles and a bunch of other stuff to then all of a sudden I'm gonna make a suit. It's like, okay, it's like very 60s plot kind of thing. But then they said with this story, okay. How about he already did this? So when he was trapped, he made a basically spit, grit, and a whole lot of duct tape version of it. That makes more sense, kind of thing. So to go to a movie and to see go to a movie again and to see that broken down, or something like Dune, on like why we chose this, why we chose that. Like for example, why they chose more like thorn-like weapons instead of like actual shade blades. It's like, okay, why would they do that? Why didn't they like sharpen the bones to make it sharper? They would probably explain that in real time. So I would definitely do that.
Yes.
Okay. Fame.
I was getting mad listening to Salon explain it. And I'm just like, but why? It's like I just want just at the back of his head, like, why you want to spend another $20 at the movie? No, No, get it the own. It's supposed to be an at-home experience. Boy, get my belt. No. That's what I loved about the stuff I get at home. I don't. The first time I see a movie, allow me to walk out the theater confused, not knowing what's going on. If I enjoyed the movie, if I'm curious about, me and Jay go see movies all the time. We see a lot of crappy B-crap movies from A24, and we see a lot of good movies from A24. But if I get the experience later on down the line to find out why that crappy story was the crappy story, I want to do that at home. At the movie theaters, I do want to just enjoy it. I do like that it's a free option. You don't have to pay extra for it. But I don't think it's an experience I want to mess with the first time I'm watching a movie. I want to do it at home. I don't. If I'm overthinking it while I'm in a movie, then why am I in the movies? I can't put the experience of it.
No, Fame's got a good point, because that will destroy physical media like DVDs, so it will kind of destroy the incentive of it. So yeah, he's got.
Yeah, see, I take my belt, I put it back on now.
All right. Anybody else want to weigh in before we jump to the next one?
I'm good. I'm right there with Fame. Let me watch the movie and then go from there.
Word.
Well, I think I would like to see it. And I think what it is I'm missing DVDs. I am like, I don't get DVD extras like that anymore. And maybe that's the issue. They're really trying to get away from physical media so that we have to stream everything, and I don't like that.
They don't want us to own anything.
Yes.
This is the thing though. They could always, just like in all of the services now, you can switch the language to whatever you want. So you should be able to do an English commentary dub, commentary dub if you want to watch it. I feel like they just being lazy, man. Like, people like this type of thing. However, I think the app is a good idea. I love that it's an app, so you're not forced to have to engage with it. If you want to, if I'm a fan, cool, I can engage with it. If Fame's not a fan of it, he doesn't have to. Nobody's
putting
getting
them dirty earphones on my ear.
I was about to say the same thing.
Jesus. Plankton's all in my ear.
You get your own. You bring your own earphones.
You bring your own. Oh, okay.
It's an app.
All right.
Your phone, dipsh. Anyway, we'll move right along.
Wait, what is Carrie just said? What you put up on the screen? I think that was dope. If they did classic movies that way, like I would go see Cleopatra again in the movie theaters. I would go see the first 300 again, even though I already seen it behind the scenes. I would still do it on a big screen.
Man, the first Spider-Man.
Yes. And also, I got that little AMC Stubs thing, so I would use one of my free movies a week to redo a thing.
Hey, all right, yeah.
It's for stuff joints up in the joint,
right? And it's not enough good movies anyway, so I might as well see the good ones twice.
Yeah.
You want to see the Devil Wears Prada 2 this week?
Oh yes, I already have my ticket.
Hello.
I'm excited.
Yo, Fame, we got to book our ticket after the show tonight.
Yeah.
When are you guys going?
This week.
Thursday. We'll probably go this Thursday. All right. So TK wants to go, and Plainish Jane wants to go too. So, and it looks
I
like Jane.
Go.
Can you get out of the house though? Like, can you get off?
We going to White Marsh, so we right around the corner from you.
Look, the kids, they'll be fine. They'll be all right. I'm going to see Devil Wears Prada.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, let's get into some news.
Game is on the Switch. Finally, let's get into this. So Valve just dropped a major update to Proton 11.0 Beta 1 that integrates FEX 2604, a translation layer designed to run x86 games on ARM-based hardware. So this update allows the Steam client and specific games to run on the Nintendo Switch through Linux by translating complex PC instructions into something that the Switch Tegra CPU can actually understand. So we're finally teaching the Switch how to read something other than low res. So it only took Valve to do the heavy lifting to turn Nintendo's aging tablet into a device that can actually handle libraries made in the last last decade. Here comes the Nintendo fanboys after me. So the FEX 2604 update focuses on optimizing memory management and fixes critical bugs that previously caused crashes during the x86 to ARM translation. It specifically addresses how the system handles 32-bit to 64-bit binaries, making the translation process stable enough for public beta testing on handhelds. So while the beta still proves the concept on the Switch, the performance is still limited by the hardware's outdated processor and the inherent overhead of real-time translation. Now, early tests show the Steam UI and lightweight titles are functional, so the real power is going to come when this tech moves to the ARM devices like Odin 2 or the rumored Deckard Valve headset. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is awesome, but let's not pretend that we're out here celebrating a UI that probably moves slower than a snail in a glue trap. I mean, it is a miracle of science, sure, but let's not pretend playing Cyberpunk on the Switch Tigre won't set your living room on fire. So is this the death of x86 monopoly for handhelds, or just a cool science project that will be irrelevant in 6 months? I mean, if we could get this flawlessly working on an Odin 2, why would anyone buy a heavy, battery-hungering Steam Deck ever again? So listen, drop a comment below and tell me if you're actually going to try this, or if this is just kind of nerd bait at this point. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and take care, guys.
Oh, thank you, sir. All right. We back for my gamers. All right, Fame, Sloan, Jalen. Wait a minute, Jalen, don't you got a Switch?
No, I don't have it yet.
Oh, my bad. Sloan, what about you?
Steam Deck can do mods.
True.
So I'm sticking with this. I'm either getting the Steam Deck, or there's this other thing by Asus. It's basically like a handheld console, but it runs exactly like a PC, like web browsers, Google, all of that. So I may just get that.
Okay. And Fame?
Doing some research right now, buddy. Go ahead.
He's trying to figure out. He's trying to figure out if it's gonna work.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this and talk about it next week. Okay.
No, I got you. Seems like this episode is giving you a lot of homework. Got you. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm
I didn't.
stale hair. This is ridiculous. Goodbye.
Yeah. No, I totally understand. All right.
A lot of Star Trek: The Motion Picture was left unfinished.
I could never believe it. Is there nothing more?
But there started to be a trend of going back and reworking films.
That is logical.
If there was any project where this really needed to happen, it's Star Trek.
Thanks to the incredible people at the Paramount Archive who did such fantastic research.
Welcome aboard.
We could find the elements that went into making some of these iconic shots,
and were able to put them together as they were originally intended.
This was your idea. This was your idea, wasn't it?
We put in all these various elements.
The way the artists back in 1979 would have loved to have seen them on the big screen.
It's a brand new movie.
I don't think there's ever been another film that took 42 years to finish.
Any man who could manage such a feat, I would not dare disappoint.
Now I'm excited for new audiences 42 years later who haven't seen it.
All right.
Oh. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I
was just bowing in my seat, so I'm just taking my applause. I appreciate that. All right, so this kind of answers my question. I was even wondering if you guys would be interested in going back and watching the original Star Trek films. These are some of my favorites from my childhood. I loved the originals. I love all the Star Trek films. When people be like, oh, I ain't like this one, I'll be like, kiss my patootie. These are great movies. All right, like even the current trilogy is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let me shut up. Ms. Zyla, like, how do you feel about this? What is your perspective?
I haven't seen all the movies, but the original motion picture was the first Star Trek movie that I saw, and visually stunning. So for them to re-up it like that, I'm interested in seeing that. That looks really good.
Okay. All right. Mr. Cozy.
That's a no-brainer. Hey, I'm definitely would like to see that. And honestly, to be totally honest, but I didn't even know about that until you just played the snippet. You know, I'd be so tied up with work and stuff, but dealing with them soldiers and stuff all the time. But yeah, seeing that's what made me stand up, and I had to applaud that. I didn't even know about it. So this is news to me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mr. Fame, what about you, sir?
Bro, I felt my eyes glossing over. I still feel little tears, bro. I can't. Yeah. Like the little things that make me super happy is to go back and somebody that really cares about something, and they want to bring it to the next generation. So
I have one request. Would you guys be willing to do a group watch with us? I would love to watch it together, so that way I can get my tequila and all of my.
Oh, the ramen and whiskey. What? Oh, what? we not ordering a special? I'm going crazy on the bottles.
Yeah. Turn up. So, Jalen, is you gonna tap in with us? You gonna watch it?
Oh, I'm definitely watching.
All right. I know Sloan.
I'm about to start my journey.
That's what's up. I said I know you're not down, Sloan. I know this is not your thing, so I wouldn't try to push you to be a part of the Trekky gang. It's all good.
Well, you guys gonna do this on a weekday, like you always do stuff on a weekday?
No, we're gonna do it on the weekend, bro.
Okay, good. Then I can tap in. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Like we used to do Friday nights. We used to do, what was it, like every other week or something? We can pick like a Saturday or a Sunday if it works better for you.
Okay,
and then
sweet.
More than likely a Saturday night. You know what I mean? So perfect. But we'll talk about that offline.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it's time to get to some comic book talk with my guy Sloan.
Yo, I'm coming on strong like I'm bursting through the page. Got that comic vibe, heroes rise, I'm ready to engage. Thoughts are heavy, but my mind's a canvas painted bold with the rhythm in my soul. Watch the story unfold, fighting battles with my words like I'm spinning.
So for this comic book, as requested by JS1, it'd be Star Trek theme. This is an ongoing series of Star Trek: The Lower Decks, which basically covers like episode, like not like the exact TV series, but stuff like the TV series in the same fashion. And the people who wrote it, I think they did. I've heard like they were like award-winning artists, the authors or something. And I think they did like a previous like a tie-in for an episode in comic book formats, and people loved it so much that IDW turned Lower Decks into an ongoing comic book series.
Nice.
Yes. I like it. Yes. I like it. Yes.
And I think there are 3 graphic novels available in the Lower Deck series. And then, of course, I mean, I don't know if you guys are comic fans or if you guys at home are comic fans, but Star Trek has a series of comic books that cover everything from Next Generation. I did not know they had a Discovery series, which goes deeper into the Discovery story, and they have graphic novel versions of them. So I'm going to be ordering those and the Lower Decks. But, hey, man, get you into some Star Trek comic book, man, and, get deeper into it. If you love it, stay on top of it.
Why did you tell me about this Discovery? Man, what the? I thought we were friends.
He's like,
what's going on?
I learned about it at 10 o'clock this morning when I was telling Sloan to
you
look
had
it up.
that much time to tell me?
And did it.
That's okay.
Oh, you just gonna co-sign on Jalen? You gonna take his side?
Look, I just,
No, it's all good.
I know we're about to wrap up, Jay. Do you have that game queued up for our guests?
Sir, yes, sir, I do. Would you like to do the intro for it?
Ladies and gentlemen, or just, our 2 guests here today. Whoever's left in the chat, hey, keep tapping in. But for you guys today, I woke up this morning and I was like, I have to contribute something for you guys today. So I use, some, the AI from outer space to put together really quick for you guys a nice Federation test aboard the USS BNP. Now, this will help you guys decide what role you would fit on the ship. And since someone has their red shirt on today, I am going to give them the honor of taking the test first.
Ooh, Mr. Cozy, are you prepared to take the test?
You know what? I'm dead because I got a red shirt on. See what happened was I'm dead now. I'm dead now. So I can't really do this. I'll do the test. Let's go.
All right, we are hitting the test button. Begin test. A peace treaty depends on one dinner. The guests hate each other and you are hosting. Is it A, set the tone, B, control security, C, break protocol with humor, or D, study their customs?
Oh man, this gives me some ideas for my next future bootleg Trek episode. This is good. This is testing me. So as captain of my series, I would say, okay, peace treaty depends on one dinner. The guests hate each other, and you are hosting.
All right, you got to go fast, sir. This.
Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna go with B. I mean, not B. I'm gonna go with humor. I think humor helps it's an icebreaker. I'm gonna go with break the protocol with humor.
Okay. All right, a child stowaway is found. They snuck aboard to escape a dangerous home world. Do you A, hide them temporarily, B, verify their story, C, contact authorities carefully, or D, protect the child?
Oh man, when it comes to kids, man, D.
D, protect the child. Okay. A rival captain insults the USS BNP, which should never happen. The channel is open. Your whole crew can hear it. Jesus. All right. Should you A, stay professional, B, check their records, C, stand your ground, or D, smile and bait them back?
You know what I mean? I'm all about having my receipts, so I'm gonna check their ass.
Ooh, okay.
Red alert.
Red alert. Phaser control is offline. The ship is exposed. The tactical station goes dark. Should you A, bypass the relay, B, use the tractor beam, C, analyze enemy timing, or D, switch to defense?
Well, I mean, I ain't got no weapons, so all I got is shield. So I mean, I would, you know what? Honestly, I would have my tactical be like, hey, see if you can, bypass some stuff, and yeah, we'll go by.
All right, temporal anomaly opens ahead. Sensors show possible versions of the USS BNP in different timelines. Should we A, hold position, B, launch probes, C, reinforce the shields, or D, enter the anomaly?
You gotta be careful with temporal anatomy. Anatomy. I can never say that word right. Damn, I don't know. I don't know about this, but I really don't, man. I haven't really dealt with temporary shit yet. Let's just go with reinforce the shields. I don't know, man. Someone make these decisions.
Good. All right. Borg-like signal adapting. The bridge goes quiet. Everyone knows what this could mean. Should you A, prepare for retreat, B, decouple systems, C, counter pulse it, or D, trace the source?
It's adapting, so you gotta be careful with the Borg, especially old school Borg. I would say, I would say, retreat and come back, ready. Personally.
Ooh. Okay. A crew member is assimilated. A crew member is assimilation-linked. They are still themselves, but something is speaking through them. A, protect their humanity. B, lock down the sensitive systems. C, isolate the signal. Or D, speak directly to the link.
Last question.
I would probably try to isolate the signal. Yeah.
All right. USS engineer. Congratulations. It says you are the miracle worker. When systems fail and alarms scream, you turn chaos into survival.
I don't know. I think I recall I heard him say, I don't know, somebody else decide.
I'm gonna smoke that blunt now.
Yeah.
No, engineers be the toughest ones though. They got the hardest jobs.
It is.
Hands down.
I mean, sitting in the chair making decisions, I thought that was hard, but engineering, that's a whole different space,
Nah, that's a fact. Hey, so this game is actually going to be available as of tomorrow on the BNP.com, Baltimore. Oh my God, the BlackNerdPodcast.com, and it's also going to be available on our Patreon for our Patreon members.
Yes.
So, like, if you want to take a test and see where you rank, are you an engineer? You could be a counselor. You could be a captain. You could be, you know what I'm saying? You could get a security. So, take the test and see where you line up. I would love
I did not
to
expect this. I did not expect the test. This is dope.
Well, I try. We trying to do something for y'all. You know what I'm saying? All right. So it is time for us to get up out of here. Let's see. I'm just making sure that I got everything done that we were supposed to get done. Oh, 2 seconds. Let's run to a quick commercial.
One time for your mind, it's your man Mastermind, host of the indie show All Things Indie, your new favorite podcast that's secretly a late night talk show. Join the movement every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on thevclife.com.
All right. We got to get up out of here, but before we do, we got to get them shout outs going, man. Ain't no point in having a show if we can't shout out the homies. So, you know what I'm saying? Let's let the ladies go first because we are gentlemen. All right. Let us have our guest, Miss Zyla, take center stage and give us your shout outs, fam.
Yes, thank you for having me. I am Zyla Checks on IG and TikTok, and I also have a Patreon, same name. So any support is appreciated, and this has been so fun. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Hey, quick. How much is it to sign up on the Patreon?
I have different tiers, but my lower tier is $5. And you get access to the podcast I have. Oh yeah, I have a podcast, Star Trek Storytime, where I do dramatic retellings of episodes to my non-Trekkie brother. So if you want to check that out, we're doing Deep Space Nine. So it's fun.
Okay. So technically, by the end of the podcast series, he should be a Trekkie.
Exact. That's the goal.
Okay.
This is it should just call it Star Trek indoctrination process.
Right. Assimilation.
Yeah, facts. You know what I mean? Shout out to you for that. Yo, keep up the good work. I'm gonna be sending people to come and get indoctrinated by you. You know what I mean? Because that's where you go. All right, Jay Cozy. Oh, I'm sorry. Not you, brother. No, it's not your turn. Jalen, it's on you, my dear. You're the queen.
Okay. Shout out to our special guests. Jay, it's always good to see you. Zyla, it's great to have you. Great to meet you. Just thank you for taking the time out to come join us. Shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight, everyone who is a subscriber, everyone who just follows us, watches us. We appreciate it all. Shout out to the team. I love you guys so much. And, another great episode.
Yay! I forgot to say, this is episode 150.
I know. I was looking at the rundown like, dang, this is 150.
Hey, okay.
150 episodes, man. All right, Sloan, kick it off, my brother.
Shout out to our special guest for coming on here with me. Oh, well, not with me, with all of us. Shout out for nerding out with you guys about Star Trek. I mean, this I can't remember the last time we did a 2-hour episode, but that just proves how much we were having fun. And shout out to the podcast for just being a great place.
Thank you, my brother. Yo, Sloan, I'm gonna make you a Trekkie whether you like it or not. Yo, we
already got him at Discovery, so we just got to get back in there. That's it.
Yeah, we gotta get him on DS9, man. All right, Fame, it's your go, my guy.
Oh, shout out! You already know, Sweet Baby Jesus, of course. Everybody, Jay, as always, great to see you. I cannot wait for another bootleg track. I cannot wait for an invitation so Jay can finally get in it because he was
that was a little dirty, but whatever.
Well, you know.
I found Jay Cozy. I should have been. We ain't gonna get into that right now. We'll get into it.
Shout out to you, Zyla. Oh my God. I got nervous because I had to say it up my mouth for the first time. The whole show I had it, and then boom, you said it out your mouth. Like, oh God, wait a minute. I just popped over onto your Patreon. First of all, what is it? Conference room, cutie.
Yeah.
Holodeck hotties. I'm like, okay, I don't fit in these two categories. So Jay, we either got to go to the $20 a month secret break room in the lower decks, or because we captains and we combo, it's $100 a month. So it's gonna get pricey on her ship, Jay. It's gonna get pricey on her ship, but we gotta be captains. But shout out to you. I think that's really cool.
Yes.
I'm going through that. I can't wait to go through all the literature there and find out where I end up. If I become a captain, it probably only gonna be for a month. I ain't even
Fair enough.
I'm in the Expanse. We at the poor side of things, so, but shout out to everybody in the comments as well. Beta, Carrie, I'll let Jay take care of the names because he's great with names. Now you guys, thanks for tuning in.
Yo, that was disrespectful. That was so dirty, yo. That was so dirty. All right, so shout out to Remy, shout out to Game Boy Keys, shout out to Josiah Keys, shout out to the Indie Show and Mastermind. Let's see, shout out to Vader 066, shout out to Kari Cats 4, and shout out to Deborah Kozart. Hope I'm saying the name.
Yes, that's my aunt. Yes,
AKA Auntie. You know what I'm saying? She got a thing for the first track. Shout out to her. And let's see. That's pretty much it. I want to say shout out to our lovely guest. Thank you, Miss Zyla. Like, I threw a shot in the dark. Didn't know whether you would reply. I was so happy that you replied. I am a fan of your content first, and I'm so happy we had a chance to chop it up with you. And you are welcome on the show anytime. Anytime you want to stop by. And I will be doing, because we want to do like a dedicated Trek episode like every month or every quarter. So I'll definitely be trying to see if I can get you back. Of course, my dog, Jake. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. Thank you so much for making the time to come on, man. As always. And we can't wait. We can't wait for your next episode to drop so that we can spread it all over the internet and tell everybody and their grandma.
Too.
Yeah, it's super spicy, man.
I want to say something on that. Maybe I should keep a secret, but I'm gonna do it on here. I think it's appropriate since it's a Trek episode. So JS1, my man, after doing some thinking and some creativity, for Bootleg Trek episode 2, part 8, I'm gonna say in front of the whole world, how would you like to star in the next installment?
Yes. Hold on. What are you talking about?
Yes. Track episode 2, part 8. How would you like to join? How would you like to appear on there and join the battle that we got going on at Vabeline Prime with Fame as Murloc and his fleet taking on the Formatters, which is my version of the Borg.
I would just like to say, the fuck took you so long, nigga? Why you waiting so goddamn? No, I can't wait, bro. I'm super excited. Thank you for the opportunity. And you know my guy, man. Like I give y'all, I talk shit all day long.
Yeah,
but,
you do.
That's my bro. I love my guy to death. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? You my guy. I love your content. So like, even though I wasn't invited initially, I appreciate and I love the content that y'all made together, man. It was super fire. But no, I can't wait, bro. I'm excited. I can't wait. I'm excited. As soon as you send me the script or you tell me what it's doing, we want to turn up for real. So we're gonna have a blast. You know what I mean? And then like we got to get Zyla and Bootleg Trek.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm down.
What? Okay. Oh,
absolutely.
Okay. Hell yeah.
But not to invite myself, but
I invited her. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what's up. You know what I mean? She could be a Kardashian or something like that. Like maybe we gotta get like some blue paint or something. And so we gotta get some ridges or something. Like, yeah, we'll make it happen. But we're not gonna call it. She can't be a Kardashian. She's got to be a. I don't know. Like we gotta come up with a Henny Dashian or something like that.
Let Jay write the script. Jay doing what he do best. Let Jay write the script. Not that Jay. Not that Jay.
My bad.
I got it.
I start putting my producer hat on. I just
that's
like,
all right. I respect it though.
All right, no, this is what we're gonna do. Great team. Jay, you stand back.
Like I know I'm just a part of the cast, but I have some notes. I have notes.
At this point, you may have just thrown me out the airlock, bro, and become captain now. Shit, man.
You shouldn't have worn a red shirt, buddy.
Oh my god! Just one more thing I want to say. You know what I'm saying? I want to take the show into a whole new direction. Like, you know what I mean? Just hear me out. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I so appreciate everybody making the time. I had so much fun this episode. For our 150, we finally got to talk about some Trek. There's so much more to talk about. Hey, I hope you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. I hope you guys will come back. Please support Miss Zyla. Please support our guy Black Dog 07. Please support Jalen. She a cooking ass queen out here. You know what I'm saying? Support my guy Sloan, because he will debate you down in them comments if you come in correctly. You understand me? And then obviously support Fame, because his camera never works. Look at him.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
For $10 a day, you can support a growing streamer as he on his journey and learning how to use a computer. Because obviously,
I don't know what's happening over here.
GoFundMe.
Please, Lord. The Kickstarter's on the way.
He's on that bootleg trap connection. That's what that is.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
$10 a day. You can support a growing streamer. We just imported him from Africa. He's still learning how to use a computer.
Oh, we're still going over there, huh? I'll just take him voice.
All right. Thank you, man. She said, who, me? He said, good show, Jay and Company. Thank you so much. All right, we check y'all next time. We are out of here. Peace.
Here comes them black nerds. Sloan's on with big words. K-Slab makes us all smile. Jay's little stones every single time. Fame's kind of like a mastermind. While Jay gets one shows up every single time. Yeah. Powers unite, go to bring the fight. Cases is Black Nerd Podcast winning all the fights.